You ever have one of those moments that just blindsides you at the most ordinary place? I swear, I went to that airport thinking it'd be just another day, get through security, grab a coffee, maybe knock out a few emails before flying out for work. But life, man, it's got a funny way of flipping the script when you least expect it. That's exactly what happened to me, and I still think about it every single day. So there I was, Elijah Carter, sitting in Denver International, trying my best to disappear into my laptop, looking like every other business traveler out there, tie a little too tight, coffee a little too bitter, pretending I had it all together. Truth is, I was just trying to outwork all the stuff folks used to say about me. You know, the whole "you'll never make it" routine. Grew up the underdog. Learned to keep my head down, keep my heart guarded, and never give anyone a reason to feel sorry for me. But out of nowhere, I spot this old lady struggling with her suitcases. Really struggling. People are streaming by, not even glancing her way. And she looks so tiny and lost. It hits something deep inside me. I know what it feels like to be invisible, to feel like nobody in the world cares if you fall or if you fly. I close my laptop, walk over, and offer a hand. She looks up at me, surprised as can be, and says, "Bless you, son. These bags are heavier than they look." She laughs, but you can see the exhaustion in her eyes. We get to talking as I wheel her stuff, and she tells me her name's Agnes, heading to Houston for more cancer treatments. Got nobody waiting on her at the other end. That stings, hearing it out loud. The kind of loneliness that never really leaves you. You know what I mean? She asks for my name, and when I tell her, her face goes still for a second, like she's searching her memory for something she's not sure she wants to find. There's this strange vibe, but she just smiles, thanks me, and scribbles her number for me to check in on her. I say I'll call, figuring it's just one of those things you say to make someone feel better. But something about Agnes lingers in my mind, even after I board my flight. She's all I can think about, even when the city and my work pull me back into the grind. That whole week, her words and her face keep replaying, and I realize I can't just let it go. So I call her, set up a visit, and soon enough, I'm standing in front of her little run-down apartment, feeling more nervous than I have in years. She lets me in, and inside it's nothing fancy. Just old, cozy furniture and photos that look like they've watched 100 years pass by. We sit, talk, and she tells me stories from her life, about working as a nurse, losing family, and how she once took in an abandoned baby at the hospital. She'd cared for him, loved him, but had to let him go for adoption because she was broke and alone. The room goes quiet, and I can feel this wave of emotion hit me because I just know, that baby was me. I ask her when it happened, my voice barely there, and when she says, 46 years ago in Philly, I can't hold it together. I tell her my story, the adoption, the years wondering who I was and why I was left behind. We sit there, both of us crying, not needing to say another word. I'm her son, the one she thought she'd never see again. All the walls I'd built up, all the pain I'd buried, it just pours out. But life doesn't give you fairy tales just because you find your missing piece. Agnes's cancer's getting worse. She's weaker every time I visit. But she's also happier than I've ever seen her, because now she's not alone. I move her to a care facility, make sure she has everything she needs, and spend every spare moment with her, listening to her stories, holding her hand, trying to make up for lost time. She tells me, "Promise me, Elijah, you'll remember the good. Don't let your heart get hard." And I swear I try. I try so hard. The last night, she's so tired she can barely speak. She just squeezes my hand and whispers, "You proved them all wrong. Don't stop living." She slips away with a soft smile on her lips. It hurts like hell, but at the same time, I feel this strange kind of peace. I was there for her at the end, just like she was there for me at the start, even if I didn't know it. After her funeral, small, quiet, just a handful of people, I get a letter she left for me. In it, she tells me to go out and really live, to love and forgive and build something new, to never let the world tell me I can't break the cycle. And that's exactly what I decide to do. A couple months later, I start the process to adopt a kid myself. A little boy named Micah, who's bounced around foster homes his whole life. Always the kid nobody wanted. Always the underdog. First weeks are rough. He doesn't trust me. Barely speaks. Flinches if I get too close. I remember Agnes. Remember how she never quit on me. So I wait. I listen. I make him laugh with the stupidest dad jokes. One night, he sits next to me on the couch, leans in, and just lets himself rest. That's when I know we're going to be okay. And here's the part I want you to think about. Do you think people really change, or are we all just running from our scars? Can one person's kindness really break the chain of hurt, or is that just a story we tell ourselves? I want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever been the underdog or known someone who changed your life in a way you never saw coming? Drop your story below. Argue with me. Agree with me. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about it. Because sometimes all it takes is one person to see you, to believe in you, to give you a chance to turn everything around. And that's something worth talking about.